Why would someone want to learn from you compared to the professional bodybuilder or the scientist? Well, think about it. Why are you learning from me instead of some 40-year-old finance professor? Because you can't understand him, because he's a fucking weirdo. Because he's using words that you don't understand, because you don't look up to him, really. Let's say there's a nerd right now who wants to quit playing video games and he wants to start going to the gym, right? There's a nerd who wants to build a nice body. He wants to get into the gym, right? Who can this nerd relate to more? A professional bodybuilder who's 250 pounds on steroids and has been working out for 25 years? Or a guy who used to be a nerd video gamer who quit playing games and then has been going to the gym now for 3 months? And he's not big at all, right? He's made like literally 3 pounds of muscle mass. Who can this nerd actually learn from more? Who can he relate to? This guy. You might think, no, but the professional will know more, the big bodybuilder. But the thing is, the bodybuilder will talk in a way that will overwhelm this nerd and he won't understand. But this guy will tell him exactly. This guy will say things like, oh, well, it's really awesome. So all you have to do is just go AFK from your game and then just do some push-ups and you can level up. So, what you want to do is level up your bench press to like 60 kg, and that's like the first milestone. And then the second quest, like they're using the same language, they can relate to each other, and so he will actually follow the advice of this guy so much more than the professional bodybuilder. It's the same reason why you watch me. The things I talk about, there's 60-year-old professors who have studied for 40 years longer than I have. Why don't you watch them? Because their videos would be boring as fuck because you wouldn't relate to them. You don't, this is like something which no one really knows in this day, apart from the guys making a fuck ton of money. To blow up on social media, especially with synthesizing, with teaching knowledge, right? It's not about being the ultimate professional. It's simply just about being relatable to the kind of person that you want to help. This is why a guy in a bathrobe can make more money than like professors who have studied for so long, because I'm more relatable to you. I'm just a guy who's on his self-improvement, and I'll teach you how to get to like day 7 of NoFap, and I'll tell you about that graph that we've all seen, that testosterone goes up for 7 days on NoFap, but then it kind of goes down for some reason. Some random fucking professors, like, he doesn't know this shit. He's not on semen retention. I can tell you right now, like, oh, what to do if you have wet dreams? Like, oh, no, that doesn't actually reset your streak. It's like, we speak the same language, and so you listen and you watch me, and essentially you're giving me money when you watch me, compared to someone who's some professional past me. Why did my aesthetic body guide blow the fuck up when I'm not some professional bodybuilder? I'm not even that big. Because it's not about being at this ultimate level. It's just about being relatable so that people can connect with you. This is the beauty of modern social media that so many young people don't even see just yet. That you can teach these things and actually gain an audience because you're not the professional. Because you're not him. That's the selling point. We don't give a fuck about the professional. We don't remember what we said at the start of this video. We don't care if someone's got a qualification anymore, because what good is some 40-year-old with a degree in like fucking biology? What good is he telling you about NoFap when he doesn't even understand this shit himself, when he doesn't even watch the same kind of porn that we watch? What good is that compared to the guy who's your age, who tells you like, oh yeah, so like usually on day 14, that's when like you'll get this symptom, and you're like, oh fuck, that's exactly what's happening right now. So what about this? And he's like, yeah, I experienced this just yesterday, and so this is what I did, and it worked for me. And you're like, whoa, he gets me. This is the beauty of starting like your own sort of like, your brand that we're going to start here, is to teach what you can teach online. You synthesize that big overwhelming amount of knowledge into something that people can actually understand.